JWoww from Jersey Shore. Can we get a fist pump one time?
No, I don't fist pump, sorry.
He didn't want to. That was love. Natural Lord coming to you today, and as I told you on my previous video, that I may be giving some consideration to doing some recaps on some reality shows. And I have decided to do a recap on Marriage Bootcamp. I know we're kind of like in the 4th episode, but that's okay. I talked to the fiance here, and he has decided to come on board and do these recaps with me, being as though this is a couple-based show. So I want to introduce everybody to my fiance, Charles.
Hey, how you doing?
So silly. So basically we're going to give you a rundown of what we think of all of the couples and things like that, and then we're going to talk about what this last episode was about. So if you never tuned into Marriage Bootcamp, it is basically a show that takes couples. This season just happens to be about reality couples. Last season was well, actually it wasn't regular people. It was
but they were regular.
They were regular, but they had been on like Bridezilla, so that really does not count. They had already been in TV before, so it wasn't like regular like Joe Blow people, like if me and him went up there. Yeah. So basically these couples, they don't have to be married, but they are either engaged or they are married, and their relationships are on the rocks. They about to fall apart. Their stuff is just not some characters, and they tell you, just like we're gonna go ahead and start off with Trista and Ryan. This is the American couple.
American Sweetheart.
Yep.
My turn to talk now. Let me hop in a little bit. They are like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They communicate. They make love. Even when they fight, it's still love. I've never seen a couple like this. It's just like
everything is just like
perfect, like this.
They just gel so well together.
It's crazy.
It make you sick.
But it's okay though. But they at the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
you know, it's normal people. No.
But at the same time, just because everything appears to be peachy keen doesn't mean that everything is okay.
Right.
They both individually have needs that are not being met. So some of the couples feel like, well, why are they here? They communicate so well, they do this so well, but deep down inside, you know, nobody knows their problems but them, and they aren't perfect. You can actually see that through the interaction with each other, because they're almost like robotic. Like, you know,
it's so
I love
mundane.
you, you love me, we take care of the kids, we're gonna do the, you know, but it's really no real romance. You don't see any fire in their eyes for each other. So I think that's basically it with episode tonight. It had to do with communication and teamwork, and they did an exercise where basically one partner was blindfolded and the other partner was given direction. Of course, Tristan and Ryan aced it, because if they weren't communicating correctly, each couple had a buzzer or like a electronic shock
that they got shocked.
Yeah, that was tied to their wrist, and no matter who made the mistake, both of them got shocked, and they went through it like with a breeze. But they have good communication. So
all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
So we're gonna move on to Tracy and Kevin. You guys know Tracy. She is part of the dynamic duo family of the Braxtons. I'm pretty sure you have seen her on Braxton's Family Values. She is over the top. And her husband, Kevin, they did touch on their issues a little bit, their infidelity issues that they had on Braxton Family Values, and they definitely do bring that into Marriage Bootcamp. They've been together for 17 years, and like, what do you think about them?
Wow, they genuinely love each other. You can tell that love is there, no matter what goes on, what she tries to do or what he does. You still feel that love. It's still
breakfast
that
vodkas.
Yeah, breakfast vodka. That's what she has. But you know, he tries to be her daddy sometimes. You know, she tries to do her own thing and rebel. But at the end of the day, they still come together, and it's still that love. You know, sometimes they communicate well, sometimes they don't. But what I like about them is, like, regardless, like, you know, their foundation is good.
Yeah.
You know, 17 years is a long time.
And I don't think any couple in the house can even match them on the time that they've been together. So they're basically trying to find out how to fall in love with each other all over again, and basically find the passion that they had 17 years ago. So I love watching them. They're just a little bit of drama, because, you know, if you watch any of the Braxton sisters, they all have their strong personalities, and Tracy is no different. So she will keep you entertained from the beginning to the end.
Breakfast vodka.
Breakfast vodka. If you've watched the show, I don't know anybody in the world who had breakfast vodka.
And drinks it straight.
Straight.
No
like it was water.
Yeah. I wonder why she's sweating.
Early on. Gotta keep adjusting her wig. All right, we're gonna move on to our most infamous couple that is in the spotlight right now, and that's JWoww and Roger. Everybody knows JWoww from Jersey Shore. Can we get a fist pump one time?
No, I don't fist bump, sorry.
He didn't want to. That would have been cute if he fist pumped with me, but anyway.
Yeah.
Roger basically, he doesn't like the spotlight, but he does it because he loves Jay Wow, and Jay Wow is a media whore. She does everything for the media. That's what her career is built on.
It's all for the hype. It's all to be seen. He wants to go away, have kids, and just be common.
Life.
Yeah, but that'll never happen.
No,
not with her.
No, she's very much so the person who she expressed it that she does put money and her career over her relationship, which is in our eyes is an absolute no. I mean, money should be the last thing to come in front of your relationship. Yeah. You know what I mean? So a lot of these people, they need to put God in front of their relationship, and then everything else will fall into place. But we ain't gonna get into that right now. But it's Gretchen and Slade.
Yeah. It got quiet for a reason.
Crickets.
They are both
crickets.
I've never seen two fake people. You know, normally you have one person that's kind of fake. These two are so fake. It just seemed like it was all arranged just so they could stay relevant once again. You know, they don't have any. I actually
thought that Slade had, I'm not gonna say money, but the way that, and I believe she's from the Housewives of Orange County, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know her. But I thought Slade had money, but it revealed in there that he actually is not working at this time, and she's kind of like footing the bill, taking care.
Or he does like something with commission, or he's not paid regularly based off what he said. I don't know. What the thing is, he's not the breadwinner, so she has to be. She doesn't like it because she's used to doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, now she has to work hard, but it's just like...
And I wouldn't say nothing, because I've never really looked into her, so I don't know what she does. She probably does do some things.
She does charity events. She does something, but I'm saying, it's not a 9 to 5. She's punching no clock, is what I'm saying. You know, she makes her own schedule. She does this, but Slade, he's just there. You know, it's just like, she wants to have kids. He doesn't want to have kids. Like, okay, that should have been something you talked about before you got together.
Anytime you get with a man and he has a vasectomy, and you met him and he told you I had a vasectomy, that's letting you know he made a decision prior to you coming in his life that he does not want any more kids. Right. So if you feel like you can change his mind or something like that, I mean, I just feel like that's a no-win kind of battle, and that's where she is with it. And she's feeling like doing these exercises that they're doing, she feels like she loves him more. Favorite couple, the most drama-filled couple would be Tanisha and Clive. And Miss Tanisha is from Bad Girls. I don't know what season she's from, but she's from Bad Girls, and I know everybody knows her because even her and Clive had a show when they were getting married or something of the sorts. But Tanisha is a handful, literally a handful, and she talks to this man like he is the scum of the earth. Right. And I feel so bad for him because he seems like a nice guy. And I don't know any man that would actually allow a woman to treat them that way or to talk to them that way.
But it's something wrong with him. I mean, regardless if you love someone, no one should ever degrade you like she does. She hits him, she curses at him. You know, it's just like it's continuous when she's triggered, as they say. You know, it's just like you can be upset with me. You know, you can get loud, you can yell, but it's just a line that you don't cross when this is your husband. You know, regardless of all that, because you still got to respect this man. This is the man that you laying with. This is the man that you eating with. This is the man that you trying to build with, regardless of whatever you did, you know, on the side, whatever, you know, regardless of whatever he did. But she doesn't respect him at all. You know, but on the show, it seems like he gets to get his get back. You know, he gets to talk about her. You know, he knows how to set her up, to set her off. You know, and it's funny because he just giggles.
He told her, you don't cook, but you like to eat.
Yo, and she couldn't say nothing to that. Like, yo, what are you talking about? Yeah, so it's interesting.
You can tell he has a lot of pent-up aggression for the way that she treats him. And on the flip side of that, she does have some valid concerns because he does not know how to take charge. And the communication and teamwork and exercise that they did in episode 4, he was stuck. They couldn't even get past the first exercise because he was like,
what you doing? What you doing? He kind of cross-eyed. First off, he can't. His hearing is kind of messed up. No, honestly, his hearing. He has a hearing aid, right? And she jokes on him. about that.
She does.
And then she was like, so what the hell is wrong with you? You can't see now too?
Yeah.
Like,
And
yo,
you
she
don't
was
want to
shooting.
laugh because it's not funny, but it's funny because she's so serious when she said it
and
to him.
he was just, they got shot 25 times, man.
They did 25 times, the most out of any couple, and their communication is all the way down in the dumps. And I don't know if they'll be able to survive because I don't know if it's. I know at one point in time they did love each other, but I don't know if what they had before is enough to carry them through and continue on in a healthy marriage. Because right now they are in an unhealthy situation.
Truly, I don't see it.
Yeah.
They're like the worst couple.
They are.
Honestly.
They are.
Little midgets.
Little midget.
Yeah.
She's a little midget.
She is the worst. And she hits him.
She does.
Please, man, don't ever hit your husband like that. Like,
I be looking like, you hit him? I can never. I mean, first of all, he's 6'7", so it's really not going to be no hitting involved at all. Yeah. But if you feel the need, this goes for a man or a woman. I don't feel it right that a man is not allowed to put his hands on a woman, but a woman could put her hands on a man. It goes both ways. There should be nobody. If you feel the need to put your hands on that person, then either you need to take a step back or you need to remove yourself from that situation. Yeah. So I feel like they may need to remove themselves from that situation. Right. But out of all of the couples, who do you think to date, this is only the 4th episode. If it's not the 4th episode, we're going to blame it on him because he did say that it was the 4th episode.
Blame it on me.
So this is the 4th episode. So far, who do you think is going to go through to the finish and actually come out better as a couple than when they came in?
Kevin and Tracy.
Kevin, and he's been saying that from the beginning. And I kind of feel the same way because they've been making some real leaps and bounds and real strides, and they have really been improving themselves 110%.
Every episode, you see their growth, in as a person, wherever their weaknesses were, because it's different, when your partner tells you about your problem, as opposed to real, psychologists and putting you in these situations, and you get to see it for yourself. And people are there, and they see the same thing, and you see people's problems, and you get to reflect and see, like, wow, I really am doing this, because we can be hard-headed as people. She may tell me something, I may not listen, but, I may listen to somebody else, just a little bit more, because I think it's coming from her. I think she might be being funny. A lot of people may think that. But it's different, though, when it comes from somewhere else, and you put, like, on the spotlight, and you really challenge. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could go to something like that.
I don't wish that we could do that.
I wish we could.
I don't wish that we could do that.
I wish we could go. Why? Why not? It would be good.
See,
you don't think we could grow?
His voice is elevated. You hear his voice elevated?
I really think that we could
grow.
We haven't grown from just
sitting on our couch. I think that any couple could benefit from it. I think that even a single person could benefit from it because a lot of the exercises that they do, they really make you think. And we didn't think that we would get as much as we have from these shows when we originally started watching it, but it's definitely, as long as they stay genuine to the overall objective of the show, I think we will continue to tune in for season to season. And we were kind of doubtful because of the reality show. The reality stars was like, it's probably going to be kind of fake, but in all actuality, there are a lot of tears flowing every single episode because they are really making them dig deep inside of themselves. And don't get us wrong, couples like JY and Roger, they still have not even cracked the surface of their issues. But it's definitely a show that's worth tuning into. It comes on every Friday at 9 o'clock on WEtv. And we have decided that we are going to continue to do these recaps of Marriage Bootcamp. We are? Right? Yes, he agreed.
Yeah.
We are?
Yes, I agree. Yes. You got it on camera.
Got it on camera. So if he doesn't, I'll let you guys know if he went back on his word because y'all heard this. Y'all heard it here first. All right, so it's been real. We hope that you guys tune in, and if you have any comments, anyway, to let us know how you feel about the show. Let us know who your favorite couple is. Let us know, your input on it. Leave us some comments below. And until next time,
peace.